sitting here in Fun Sport, Junior Pros. I'm sitting here with my man, Paul Suba. You know, I'm gonna go on a limb and say Paul is, not even a limb, Paul is definitely one of the better coaches we've come across in the last 10 years, definitely most committed, very knowledgeable of the game.
Thank you, thank you.
And that being said, I want to ask you a couple of questions about the things you see here, our little preseason situation, the training camp, and how you feel about that, and how you feel about, you know, moving forward with that, and how teams should participate. You know?
All right. Well, first of all, I think it's a good idea. It's a great idea. I like the fact that it happens right before the games, because to me it's a way of warming the kids up already. Mm-hmm. Then plus they learn skills. You know, we teach them skills, but they can always learn. They're like sponges, they can absorb. And you guys got some good instructors in here. So showing them an open up, drop step, stuff like that. Now I'm watching it being applied to the game. So it definitely benefits the kids, because when they're kids, like I said, they absorb it. They want to pick up stuff from everywhere, as long as it's good stuff, and I see good stuff here.
Well, I usually saw some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what about exposing some of the situations where there's a lot of kids that don't know how to do this thing? And at this level, how you feel about that? Seeing an 8th grader and some 7th and 8th graders about to approach high school and some basic stuff they don't know.
Well, basically, what I said earlier, I'd like to piggyback on it. It's great that you have great instructors here. So what happened is the guys are teaching stuff to these kids that they can take and practice at home. You're only getting a piece of the cake right now, but you can expand it at home. And some of the coaches are seeing some of this stuff, believe it or not, and they're having their little footnotes and taking on too, because there's great coaches in the city, Mr. Couch, God bless his soul, Fred Neal, Dave McCullough. There was a lot of guys that taught me. Right. So now I try to bring it back to the coaches and to their kids also.
Well, we definitely appreciate that, man. It helps when you're having guys like you in the room where you can pull a kid aside and he respects you because he knows who's talking to him, and you know how to reach him and teach him. So we definitely respect that and love having that around. Also, we would like to see some of you guys become more inclusive on that. As we expand as well, try to expand a little bit more on that teaching. Would that be something that you'd be open to?
Yes, I'd be involved in any kind of capacity. Workouts, just even telling the kids life stories on some of the kids that we've dealt with. Mm-hmm. When I first came to Fun Sport, I think I won maybe the first one. Mm-hmm. Rick had over at Sunset Bowl, and I had Javon Pinkston, Deron Lamb, Deshaun Wiggins, Steve Winningham, Tavon Sledge. I mean, the list is endless. Yeah, but I had a monster team, and even there, for those, like ISA was the only organization that was given tops and bottoms. And when Rick brought that to the table, and at one point, I mean, I saw it and I see y'all doing it again. Y'all had some of the best suits in the city. We came here for uniforms, and it went from there, and then kids saw the hardware, yeah. And now everybody's talking about Fun Sport. You have to be in.
What do you think we can add to this to make even enhance it more?
Well, I think y'all did a great job with Rudy King doing the life stories, telling kids how it's not just you playing basketball or letting basketball play you. You use it as a vehicle to see other parts of the country, go to better schools, better colleges. But I think that orientation thing was real nice, telling what we're about, conducting yourself, not with the baggy pants so you can see your designer drawers. You know, that makes no sense. And for the kids to learn how to carry themselves, to articulate, everything not being the N-word or whatever, and just respect as black men. Also with you guys being punctual. There's not a lot of team tournaments in the city that's on time. Right. When Rick said you got a game at 11 o'clock, you in here at 11, you out at 11:45, 12, the next team. And guys like that, because now I bring my team early all the time so we can watch the peers. A lot of kids learn from their peers more than they take from the adults. They'll look. They may not tell us, oh, Dad, you know, or Coach, you taught me this and this. They'll see their peers carrying their weight, carrying themselves in a mannerism that they want to install in them. And I like what's going on with the kids down here. I haven't heard vulgar language in here in 2-3 years. So, you know. That's good.
Oh man, I like to thank you for your time, man. It's always a pleasure. Definitely watch your work firsthand. Look out for young Sue. Sean Suba is a direct product of his father's teaching.
St. Patrick's.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But we appreciate your time and definitely look forward to you helping us out in the future, man.
Any other teams out there in New York, Fun Sports is about to be at. You definitely have to come here. And even if your kids play there 1 year, maybe just that 8th grade year, you have to see it. It's unbelievable.